welcome everyone. This is Michi Hoye, this is the Simpit, and welcome to our first Assetto Corsa Competizione online competition race. We are sitting currently in the lobby, and yeah, as you can see, registration starts in a minute. So 5-minute practice, or 5-minute time to join for everyone before we have 10-minute qualifying. 45-minute race, no pit stop rules. To be honest, that means you quite have to get your stuff right in the first second and the first minute. It's gotta definitely be interesting. Not sure what to expect really. So you know, looking at the first full blood competition run there. I hope we have clean racing. We'll see what it is about. So, Suzuka Circuit IGT 2019. I hope that is a standard Grand Prix version of the track. Please refresh. Okay, please refresh. Click to register now. Registered, please wait. I hope we go straight into it. Does that mean we now need to wait 5 minutes? Well then, that gets us to... Oh dear. I cannot believe the foot cam. Are you kidding me? So for some reason I now have a very weird behavior of that foot cam right there. Meaning it either dies or gives me like 5 FPS despite it shall have 10. What am I doing wrong here? So anyway, that gets you guys some chances to ask questions and stuff. If I put that, bear with me. No, it still F's up. Well, I'm afraid no foot cam for us then this time. Really sorry. Anyway, Ian Marshall, I'm doing okay. I'm doing good. Thank you so much. Having a little bit of a sneeze right now. So the hay fever is about to turn in. It's about to get spring, you know. Spring shenanigans. Beyond that, everyone, I'm heavily debating about streaming overlays, which one to use, which one to favor for the future, and you may want to check out the community thread on YouTube. There is a video link together with a poll where you guys are asked to give your feedback, to give your thoughts, to have your opinion and your choice on what you would like to see as a streaming overlay for the future here on the channel. So we are registered. No way to unregister. Oh. Whoopsie. To unregister here. So sadly that is time to wait for us. So let's see if I can quickly get that in. What I was talking about, having a minute and a half. Yes, I can. Great. So studio. Here we go, community tab. So that is our current channel, and also speaks about the fact what I'm asking to watch so I'm asking them to watch a video and then get up your personal vote here. Currently leading with 4 votes. Keep the 1920 X1080 desktop view and overlay and put gotchas around it. So that is what we use for iRacing, what we use for R-Factor 2. So have a look at that video. Here I'm explaining to either have this view or have this view. So that was a switch between those every now and then. So I kind of guess you see the difference, what I'm talking about. Anyway, I would appreciate if you guys have a vote there on the Discord community. And beyond that, as you all know, we're trying to hit the 3,000 subscribers. So if you haven't done already, and if you want to support Mitchy Hoy Sim Racing, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we come just back in time. Please refresh data. Click to join now. So that is our 5 minutes time to get into competition service. Here we go. Around Suzuka. Set up. Aggressive. Not really much to do here, to be honest. Quickly getting some settings in 3.3 in a 45-minute race. Let me see what that means. Maybe we can get in a lap. 45. Oh, I would need to know what kind of lap times we're doing. So I think that's what we're gonna go with, and then try and do a lap. Oh damn it! I think I forgot to change. Yeah, still an R-Factor 2. ACC. Thank you. Other than that, we should be pretty much set. So free practice, we will get 1 lap in, to be honest. Slipping off entirely here. Also trying to get Crew Chief on in the little short break we'll hopefully have. So Ian, how are you doing, man? Hope everything's fine so far. So, first lap is done. It's also sort of single lap for us. Session is now over. Puts us first, but obviously doesn't need to mean anything. So, we return to garage, we confirm this. Have 4560 divided by 122, that's what we did, so 23 laps. Yeah, something around 77 liters. So, aggressive, no, cancel current set. We take away a click here and there from the pressures. Fuel and strategy. Yeah, I think 77 liters should be fine. Getting crew Chief on. Hey Peter, Smackhead, how you doing? Yeah, I think, speaking about the GT3 physics, this is by far the best racing game that we currently have.
Radio check.
Speaking about the GT3. Boris Spolestra, no, I don't think I've heard of him. Sharon, why? Yeah, it doesn't work entirely on ACC, you are right about that. But I think, I think it could be, damn it, worse. Yeah, wait a minute, not with that dumper. Yes, I do, Martin. Save. What are you asking, Jerome? Yeah, I remember that. Have they been the car beside me?
Okay, Michael, we've got 8 minutes to get the job done. We need to get some heat into these brakes.
I'm not sure if that was the Born of Achtrek. So I like this, you adjust your tire pressures to a session time that is not, or to a session condition that is not like in the queue. Also want to change the track competence thing to something else. Yeah, it's not easy to think about all those things on just having 5 minutes, basically.
Just done a 2:03.05.
.05. No idea where I'm about to land. Probably not as good. Maybe second lap's gonna be it.
Alright Michael, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Hey there Alpha String. It's former Flash Boost. So you renamed yourself. No Tronal Dump. Yeah. Invalidated lap.
Delete this lap, track limits.
If you guys have seen Hunting for Track Medals, you've also seen that this was the corner I struggled most with. So, I have a second chance, that needs to be it. Let's have a look what this lap could have been. .203 was the leader, I think. So, 203 indeed.
P21.
203.2. That was maximum push now.
The leader has just done a 2:01.59.
201.59 to beat.
Your brake temperatures are looking good.
Should have broke a little earlier. corner of fear, nemesis of the track here for me. Has been in like all sim racing versions I do know or race this track.
Alright, they're on your right. Sector 2 is 1.7 off the pace.
So come around, final turn. Our final lap anyway, 2:01.8.
V2.
Okay.
Blue flag.
Okay, return to garage, yes. Options. HUD. Practice. Rating practice info. Consistency, car control. Auto. Put it auto. Confirm. Back. Setup. Current. Yeah, hot pressures. Yeah, roughly 28 degrees. Gonna check what's that going to be for the race. Right, I think, yeah, we're somewhat ready then. Perhaps gonna adjust the the tire pressures according to the heat on the track. Thank you, Ian. Appreciate it. So guys, if you like the program, if you like the racing that we do, I would appreciate big time if you follow up on the channel, if you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Actually 87 subscribers missing to hit the 3,000. You would do me a massive favor if you subscribe up the channel there. Let's have a look at timing. Was still second, so fighting for a podium here. So session has ended. Now let's wait for the race. Sadly need to wait a little bit here on the server, it seems. There we are. Our session starts in 5 minutes. Okay, so track goes even a tad colder. Means on the setup side, we're gonna go up to PSI. Yeah, fuel is set. Oh, we're gonna go for that. Or shall we not? Oh, I'm torn. Let's go with that. So, everything's set. Thank you, Ian. Yeah, as I said earlier on, this game is about to get better and better and better. And I think it is the leading edge and state-of-the-art GT3 physics here compared to iRacing R-Factor 2. We'll guess it is better. So Jesse Ost also in the Aston Martin. Yeah, probably also be in one of the lowest splits since we not have any competition rating whatsoever. Since this is the first ever race, so probably just like iRacing, if you start from scratch, you start at 0. Need to work your way up. So 30 more seconds until minions spawn, or until the cars can set on the grid. Good to know. Next time I can grab a coffee for that. Pie is absolutely cold. I actually hope that my tyre pressure will come up. Hashtag soon. As soon as we get going. As the track cools down even more.
The track temp is 27 Celsius. Okay, Michael, here we go.
Let's hope for a clean start.
Go, go, go.
Careful, car on your left. Careful, still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear on the left side.
This Aston Martin is so fucking shit on the start, it's a joke. Like, that first gear is ridiculously weak.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 0.9.
Hey Sven, how are you?
Okay, Michael, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake.
Ah. Damn it.
Keep the pressure on. Don't give him any respite.
His car just stays so smooth. It's not like we're massively away, but I think we're lacking something in the set. As ridiculous as this may sound again.
The lap time was 2:02.20. Okay, Michael, keep piling on the pressure. He'll make a mistake. race pace, this is good. You've just done a 2:02.36.
Ah. Okay, don't hit that curb ever so much again. That could be track limits.
The gap
Yep.
behind is now 3.3 seconds.
Okay, and now it's time to come back again.
The gap in front is now 1.3. Yellow flag, caution.
So, we know we're definitely quicker. Just need to find a way.
B2. Alright Michael, keep an eye on the pressure. He'll make a mistake. That's the fastest lap.
He puts his car into a nice spin there every now and then. I wouldn't be entirely surprised if he at some point just spins off. Because he's currently sideways every now and then.
Car on your left. Still there. You're clear left. Car on your right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Come on, that's the stuff.
That was probably also the most committed overtake I did around Suzuka. You know, in race pace, I'm just happy with the
Okay,
Aston.
Michael, don't let this guy distract you.
Apart from slow speed corner exits.
We like this. Keep doing it. You're now in the lead. The track temperature is falling. It's now 25 Celsius.
It's quite lenient there with the track limits. The screen light nearly looks white.
You've just done a 202.58. Sector 2 is 9.4 seconds off the pace.
There have been some beautiful lines through those S's. Into the grass. Oh dear. Yeah, like that, we're not gonna run away from him, do we?
Just ignore him, he'll go away.
Well, please, it's not really, he's putting me under heavy pressure right now, but yeah, of course. I'd just like it a little bit more clean air. Right hand side of the tyre is absolutely out of pressure range. Hey there, Hobden. How you doing, man? Doing good. Doing the first competition race here on Assetto Corsa and enjoying it pretty much at the minute. Don't go too hard over that curve, it's just bad. How was it? So now I got 7/10.
We're quickest right now. You've just done a 202.51. Sector 2 is 9.5 seconds off the pace.
Happy with P16 after starting from the back? I guess you can be, right? Ooh.
The gap behind is now 1.0 seconds.
Right, finally we started somewhat walking away. So boys, everyone also check out Hopeden84. He has just started his streaming career, so to say, and needs about 24 more followers there to hit the 50 mark on Twitch. As you all know, 50 followers on Twitch is a magical line, so please help him, check him out, try to get him over the line. Would be appreciated big time. And also, if you are new to the channel here, like the sim racing that we do, I would appreciate if you also follow up and subscribe to our YouTube channel, to our Facebook page, and of course to Twitch, as we want to make this community grow.
That lap was at 2:02.43.
I still feel there's like over a 10th or 10th and a half here in turn 1. Two seconds the gap now. I think finally found our rhythm to break loose.
The gap behind is now 2.3 seconds.
So, 25 minutes to go. Detson, hello towards Brazil. How you doing, buddy?
This is exactly what we need.
Hope everything's alright. Yeah, don't miss the turn in. Oh, let me guess, your president has corona. Honestly, I can't stand the word anymore. Wow, Oast is now dropping off bad. Not sure if his tyres totally give up or whether he is just like in a okay, I go with second here type of reaction. Obviously not gonna point fingers there. So you mean he doesn't want to have a lockdown in
You're
Brazil,
in the lead.
or does he encourage people to go out and enjoy their freedom? Slightly overshoot. First turnover. Chicane there. Wow. How can you encourage your citizens to go out and...
We're matching race pace.
Yeah.
You're looking really good. Come on, keep your focus.
I'm not going to say anything further. Apart from the fact that it may not be the smartest idea to just propose what he did, but let him be, he's president, he knows his stuff. That's, and I can only encourage you to stay at home as good as you can and try to be safe. Without wanting to step on anyone's toe, I don't think your health system is really ready to get thousands of corona people to surge about, I guess.
The gap behind is now 5.1 seconds.
Wow, Jesse Oast is really dropping off now. So, 20 more minutes. I think at this point it's only we against ourselves. So, don't hit track limits, don't spin out. And we're pretty much on our way to win that first competition race. But once again, I guess we're starting in the lowest division, getting against lowest competitors. So I wouldn't even give too much on a victory here, apart some good fun.
That last lap was at 2:02.79. That's 20 minutes to go.
Well, we're on a really good lap so
Alright,
far.
Michael, you've got half your fuel left.
Hashtag jinxed.
You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 5.6 seconds.
Thank you, Detson. Yeah, looks very controlled right now. We have personal best last lap round, 201.7. So at least a 2.5 margin. It's interesting how second or third gear really influences on both balance, understeer, oversteer, everything really around the corner there. There are so many things that influence the balance on these GT3 cars here in ACC. It's just amazing. So 15 minutes to go. That's obviously also going to do it for tonight then. As we want to a little lawn mowing. Phantomized, hey man. Can we make Happy Mitchie in the thumbnail, the official channel pic? Am I looking bad or bad mooded there? Phantomized? Feel free to give that as a suggestion on my community wall. I'll put it into feedback, something for me to look at into.
Okay, Michael, 15 minutes left. That's 15
Actually,
minutes.
I'm working on some wallpapers, you know, title and header pictures. Actually, Rasmus Andreasen from Burst Esports is doing that in favor of mine. A big massive thank you on that regard. Check him out on Twitch, Rahoan, R-A-H-O-A-N. Also doing some sim racing here and there, especially R Factor 2 VEC.
Behind us now, 7.4 seconds.
Left side. All clear on the left.
Last lap time was at 2:03.34.
Oh, I'm looking so happy. Well, if you get me 3,000 subscribers tonight, I can look happy as well. If I'm gonna win that race, I'm gonna also put on a smile and be happy. Hey there, Even. Thank you, man. So, Even, I guess you're watching a little bit. How do you see Assetto Corsa Competizione? I think you wanted to get into the game. Once again, I do think it is the most advanced, most sophisticated GT3 physic simulator around there. Which, I mean, it certainly needs to be, as it only focuses on GT3 with its physics engine. But to be honest, driving the GT3s here is really, really enjoyable. Despite hitting curbs feels weird sometimes, traction control feels weird sometimes, but it's just, you know, that overall feeling that it feels heavy at the same time. There's some grip, and especially if you get the braking right and the towing into the corners with the brake slightly attached to get the weight onto the front, and then dance around the turns. It just feels so good on Assetto Corsa in those GT3s. You can have a little bit of a guess what I'm doing there with the pedals. Sadly my cam, as you know, started to go wonky beforehand, but you kind of see a little bit of iRacing style there even. So going into the turns, slightly having brakes attached to get the car into a little rotation. It's pretty much what I do right now to make the car turn, set the car up for next turn, for exits, for speed. Turning gentle on the wheel. You will find some similarity between iRacing and Assetto Corsa, to be honest. But that might also be just personal opinion, and feel free to disagree with that once you try it yourself. I'm not sure if all the cars do eat the curbs like that. The Aston is, I think, one of the more easy cars to drive. I think the Lambo Huracan is a bit better in top speed indeed, and also got a little bit more power or torque in general, but is a pretty hard to handle car. And also this setup is a little bit optimized for running. It's not optimized on tire pressures though at the minute, because it is colder than what I expected, which also results me into sliding a little bit.
Okay, Michael, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
But you really do feel the curbs, and at the end you also need to know that I'm running quite some right height there on the setup, just exactly of that reason, to be able to ride the curbs and not feel too much of imbalance because of hitting them. You can see that the curb can still impact the car quite heavy, as you've seen in deck number 1 here. And our braking has never helped. In your face, hey man! How are you? Long time no see. Hope you're doing alright. I broke myself a little bit here.
You pull it away. The gap behind is now.
So rear tyre starts to go off. At least can feel that a bit. Oh. Track temperature 23 degrees, gonna make it just harder to keep them tyre pressures where they need to be. What do you mean there, Mantis? Exactly. I mean ACC is the future of GT3. Man, even the sounds are, I consider, the best around. I'm gonna jump in the Lambo Huracan around this track right after this race, just as a comparison for sound and both car performance. MAC 77, guten Abend. How you doing? Gonna call you just Mac. Actually, I think Audi and Lambo are the same, more or less. Can also jump in the Audi, no doubt.
Well done,
Yeah,
Michael.
the
This is
physics
terrific.
are
Exactly what we came here for. We're quickest at the moment. Your lap
quite
time was at 2:02.23.
interestingly good for a good-looking game, as you say. So now the rear tyres, though,
Air temperature's
starting
decreasing.
to
It's
drop
now
off a little.
23 Celsius.
And also my tyre pressures are about to go down, which means that also the colder the track gets, the more issues I get with the rear end. So even I'm gonna pick the Audi real quick. Can also pick the McLaren short just to compare some sounds. Yes, I have to say, even the last couple of online races were pretty stable. Of course, if you have a bad ping, you're gonna have a bad ping anyway, but as you can see, the cars are moving okay around here.
Easy, hold your line. Clear left.
Come on, Michael. Just 5 minutes left. Hold your nerve. We can win this.
I can't tell you that yet. I haven't had a team race just yet. It may have some back if you don't get the pit stop entirely right. But I think devs will always work on that if there is feedback. Max 77, not necessarily. Like, we're gonna maybe have a run in some league if there is something going on.
Easy,
Dude,
hold your line.
you are a lapped
Clear
car.
on your right.
Well, thank you very much indeed.
Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Yeah, the car feels definitely a lot more stiff and is a lot more stiff, and actually doesn't handle too well over the bigger curves. It's okay with
Guy behind has just done a
rather flat ones,
2:01.88.
like this exit curve here. You feel it though in the FFB. Oh, that Ferris wheel is flashing the shit out of my head. Right. Oh. Yeah, that is not really what I wanted to have. Where is P2? Well, he's still 4.5 seconds away. Yeah, the way the car jumps over the gravel is a bit erratic. So now we came around with a mistake with 3.5 minutes to go.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Anyway, big thank you everyone for you guys being here. I would appreciate if you follow up the channel on Twitch, if you subscribe to the channel on YouTube. Make this community grow. Our next goal on YouTube is to hit the 3,000 subscribers, and we're just 87 subscribers away from that. So if we're gonna grow that channel to 3,000, I'll be delighted by the end of April. And how is the feeling or different to iRacing? It is very different to iRacing. You feel a lot more feedback, a lot more forces and effects going on in the car. Like in iRacing, you would have just died. But here you felt the car wanting to snap on the curb, so in a split chain reaction
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
I could counter steer it here, but yeah, once again
1 more lap to go, stay focused.
tyres are about to die now. This is the final lap regardless. Let's see if there is something to go at. Get out of the car, get out of the tyres. There's always a possibility to have a little push. Carbon is just so great still. Yeah, mistakes are a lot more punishing indeed. There is always also a feel of when you've done a mistake, you're sort of somehow out of the rhythm. Or if the tyres grab up some dust and dirt, you'll definitely have some issues for some corners. It was quite easy to see after I did that mistake behind Oost in the beginning of the race. There were then 4, 5, 6 corners, like half a lap. I really was struggling for grip and balance and patience, and then somehow I got back into the rhythm, getting the car nailed on track again. So there's a lot of small features happening on track. Duke 1312, thank you so much for the follow. That's the way to go. Big massive thank you, buddy. So if you guys want to support sim racing, want to support the community here, the streaming that we do it like Duke, and follow up the Twitch channel, subscribe up the YouTube channel, make this community grow. At some point I'm happy to give you guys personalized emotes if we have enough subscribers, enough channel members, and we're gonna go move forward, and we've finished the race with setting a personal best in the end, a 201.6 into the finish, winning our first competition race. Safety rating goes up to 89, and now I will see how this ceremony ends there. Nice little fireworks on the right hand side, you probably can't see this. Cool setup. 98774632. Thank you so much, buddy. Also, big massive thank you for your follow up here on the Twitch channel. Is it alright if I just call you 987? Thank you, Even. Appreciate it big time. GG Mac, thank you. And yeah, fast get raised as usual. Yeah, I'm on a roll at the minute, and just trying to stay there. Also, please note though, with this being the first competition race, I'm sure my rating is so further down that I got in a weaker spot. Like, the grid was quite spread all over the place, and I don't expect this in, you know, the high-end competition area to be the case. Also, we massively overfueled. So, gonna see what happens there. If there is any kind of summary of the race at some point. It's even, not even. Even or even? Even, that is what you're trying to get at, right? Even. Look for W. Thank you so much for your follow up there on Twitch. Yeah, don't want to butcher your name, buddy. Avon is right, I guess. Do I set the setups by myself, or do you buy them? I don't know whether there is a possibility to buy setups for ACC. So far I've done them myself. Box, Sebastian Box. So let's see if we can simply leave that server here. Hey there, Kev Sam, how are you? When I click on subscription on YouTube, it doesn't notify that you're live streaming. I wonder why that is, because stream is public, but I also see that there is a decreased number of viewers. Maybe you wanna, yeah, you maybe need to ring the bell. So return to garage. Is there anything else happening? Looking at the timetables real quick. I haven't seen if there's anyone I do know. So far, I do not know anyone. So yeah, you probably may want to ring the bell, then you receive notifications each and every time we're live. Sadly, one little mistake, I guess. Do you see it here? 207.3. Yeah, apart from that, I think we did pretty okay. Not too consistent, to be honest, because, you know, a lot of talking, and you see it here in the deltas quite up and down, but nothing too severe. Anyway, okay, so I think I can simply bear with me. So we just leave and quickly rejoin with the Audi on Suzuka just to check for the sounds. Jimmy Broadbent was racing the pro races. Yeah, Jimmy Broadbent's racing everything at the minute. And we would have another competition server up in 2 hours, but that's none of my business. So, single player car. Let's get in there. Where's the Audi? Audi Sports. Confirm. Track. Suzuka. Confirm. We're gonna go hot lap though. Confirm. Start the session. So just so we see what is the balance like with the Audi and how is the sound for Avon, so he can get an idea. Set up. I'm just gonna go aggressive and just straight out 1 or 2 laps.
Well done, Michael. Great drive. That's a podium. The track temp's increasing. It's now 30 Celsius.
I do love the Huracan, the Lambo sound even more. I'm gonna get that on as well. You can create some own custom liveries in a specific range. I can show you that with the Lambo real quick after I've done 1 lap here in the Audi. Oh, there is a total different behavior. Let's see if we can get close to a 201. And then obviously we're gonna have a quick go in the Lambo. Lambo is actually my favorite sound car here on the game. I'm not gonna lie. Now that is Mondos, that's not just you. I have the same issue with the Lambo, being a bit erratic. Just gonna see what we do with the Lambo straight away. With the Audi and then with the Lambo. Oh dear. It's not as good of a lap time as I'd hoped for. Come on! 2:0. 2:01.1. Yeah. Not sure if the track is also ready for rubber stuff. Anyway, quickly, because I want to get off the air then. Audi, we're gonna change to the Lambo. I've not been in the Huracan Evo, but we're gonna check that out. And you can customize your livery to a certain extent. You can add one for Huracan Evo, and then you have like, can get glossy colors, clear chrome and stuff, and change between colors. As you can see, you have possibility to get some design presets and then 3 different colors, but I don't think you can add sponsors. I think that is a licensing issue at the end of the day. So I forgot to click confirm. So getting around there in the Lambo Huracan, not Huracan, in the standard Lambo. Aggressive set, go, yep, drive.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Love that sound even more. How the fuck does that sound? So nice, reminds me of F1 times. Yeah, it is close to the Audi, but I'm not sure. Wait, maybe the other Lambo sounds different. I think that was more unique. Might be just me being a little bit biased towards the Lambo here.
Green light. Give it all you got.
No, it's the very same, really. It could be indeed be the same file. Shall we listen to a Mercedes instead? Yeah, same engine. So we listen to a Mercedes instead. That is a unique engine as well. Never drove the Mercedes yet, to be honest, despite a massive Mercedes lover. My 88, hey there. Have you heard the Gallardo's downshift? The car is slow, but the sound is awesome. No, I haven't actually.
Green light. Show them what you got.
At least want to get the aggressive setup on. Right. You hear that? You hear that, Mercedes? That's probably not even deep enough from the sound. Oh, that is a massive understeery boat. Oh, that car really needs proper brake driving. Let's see what we can do lap time wise with it. Not just too much of a Mercedes lover. That sounded like a weird turbo. Maybe we're gonna hear it again in 5th gear on the back straight. Totally missing that apex. So, gonna bring this to an end. Oh, that oversteer moment though. Yeah, every setup needs a little bit of fiddling. You also see the car behaves quite different compared to others. Still 201.6. You can say that there is balance of performance. Alright, guys, that's gonna do it. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the program for today. And yeah, as I said already, I would appreciate it big time if you guys follow up the Twitch channel, make this community grow. Also follow up and subscribe to the YouTube channel as doing the very same thing. And Hobden, you going live for streaming? If you're going live for streaming, I'm gonna get you guys over to Hobden. So FAA X Nutter, thank you so much for the follow-up. Appreciate that big time. And yeah, guys, hope you have a nice night. Hope you sleep well. Hope to see you back for more streaming in the near future. Also, please know on the upcoming weekend we got FSR. Stream goes live, I think 20:30 Central European. We have daylight saving hour, so 20:30 CET we will be live with qualifying. Beyond that, guys, yeah, hope you have happy racing. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. This is the Simpid Amici Hoya, and I'll see you guys out on a track.